Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। सासंग जी बेनती है कि मैं अंग्रेजी विच गल करांगा ते मेरी माफी है कि शुरू विच ही I want to speak in English because we're here in London. We wanted to speak in Punjabi. We do it in our Gurdwara, innit? We're here, we're talking to the people of the world in a way. I want to apologize from the Khalsa of this world. Apology to the Sikh nation from the Khalsa. Right now, what you're seeing is a very unorganized army. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj says, Khalsa Akal Purkh ki Fauj. Sorry, Aapko Khalsa Akal Purkh ki. We're supposed to be an army of God. Now when the youth of today look around at this army, they're not very inspired. They don't see the leadership that they would have seen from Banda Singh Bahadur, from the Khalsa of old. They would have stood up for that Khalsa of the old and given their life just upon a button from that Khalsa. But nowadays the youth don't feel that inspired. And the fault lies with the Khalsa. Sasangaji, they've asked me to speak about justice. I'll tell you one simple truth. There is going to be no justice that the Indian government can give us that will look like justice. Ek gal meri man lo, pura nyao kare kartar. Nothing they can do for us will bring back those people that they killed like that in June, in November. So if we're not seeking them to give us justice, what we need to do is for our Guru to give us justice. Pura nyao kare kartar, our Guru. And our Guru looks at us today and he says, where is the Khalsa? The Guru is asking that question, where is the Khalsa army? Where is it? आजकल दे नौजवान नहीं देख सकते खालसा किथे है कि खालसा लड़दा पिया है, खालसा फुट विच पिया हुआ है. The Khalsa army is not standing up, Khalsa ji. I'm speaking the truth here because they told me to come and speak about something. I don't want to come in front of you and tell you some lies, get you to do some jakare. The fact is, this Panth is not very well organized. And the biggest reason is because we are not led by the Khalsa. We stop to understand that the Khalsa is our Guru. The Khalsa is the Guru. Guru Granth Sahib Ji is the Jyot of the Khalsa. And the Khalsa is the body of the Guru. One thing we need to do is get our Panth back in the hands of the Khalsa. We need a UK Takht. If you want justice, we need a UK Takht. A Takht of our own, run by the Panj Pyare. The Panj Pyare should lead this Panth. Panth Pyare that we can all believe in. We don't need hundreds and thousands of leaders. We just need 5 with Guru Granth Sahib Ji on top of them. When we can get that leadership back, when we can start as a Panth in this country to come together under one Nishan Sahib. Sasangaji, I'm looking around today. 1 year ago, it took one Khalsa to bring all of us together in Chardi Kala. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, one Khalsa in Patiala brought us all together under one Nishan Sahib. Bhai Balwant Singh Rajwana. Sarabjit Singh Rajwana TV is going to come on later. Why do they call himself Rajavana TV? क्योंकि राज ओ आना है, साडा राज आना है. But how will the Raj come? When the Khalsa stands up first. Make no minds about this. We don't need to focus outside, we need to focus inside. Inside. In our Gurdwara, in our community, the Khalsa is not Pargat. You can see what's happening in our Gurdwara. If I was to do one benti to the youth, if you got 70% energy left, put 65% into sorting the Gurdwara. 5% into educating yourself about Punjab. Because believe you me, there's nothing we specifically can do about Punjab. But what we can do is make this Tarti of UK into Khalsa Raj. 200 Gurdwara, if they were spreading Sikhi properly, the Sikhi that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji spread. I remind you guys, Guru Gobind Singh Ji did not see his father until he was 4 years old. What was Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji doing? Their son is born. They don't come back and see their own son. What are they doing? Parchar. 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 That should be our nara. We should be doing parchar all day long in Gurdwara. Because I tell you now, our youth don't know what Sikhi is. Our Buzurg don't know what Sikhi is. In India, they don't know what Sikhi is. तो केड़ा खालिस्तान बनेगा when the Sikhs don't know what Sikhi is? केड़ा Banda Singh Bahadur खड़ा होवेगा to pray to chop himself into pieces if the Banda Singh Bahadurs of today don't know what Khalsa is? सासंग जी प्रचार करने दी बहुत जरूरी हैगी है in our Gurdwara. So the youth get involved in the revolution of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, and that revolution starts in our Gurdwara. Let's bring them back. You know what? People looking at me like, nahi yaar, hona hi nahi. I'm looking around, people are shaking their heads, ki hona hi nahi. Tusi aape soch lo, you want to set up a country in India, but you can't sort out the Gurdwara here. Oh nahi hona. Je oh nahi hona, te oh kiਵੇਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਫਿਰ? तुसी आप चर्चा ला लो, आप देख लो. If we can't sort the Gurdwara out in this country, what hope do we have of Khalistan? Satsang ji, I'm not against Khalistan. Aise chul te nishan rahe Pant Maharaj de. But Satsang ji, before Khalistan comes, the average Banda, average Sikh, average Gora, average Gori, average Kala should walk into a Gurdwara and they should say, Ah hega Khalsa. This is the Khalsa. When the youth walk in and they see the Khalsa doing what the Khalsa is meant to do, they will grow. They will grow, Satsang ji. People will get into Sikhi more and more. We won't have to worry about Khalsa Raj, because the Khalsa will be here. Khalsa nu pargat karna hai. So my benti to you guys, the thing to do for us is to get into Sikhi. The thing to do for us is to do parchar. If you are involved in the Gurdwara committees, I'm speaking to you. जे थोड़े गुरुद्वारे प्रचार नहीं होंदा ते अपने आप नू हटा दो उथों. Leave the committee. If you can't do katha, if you can't do kirtan, if you can't do seva and the langar, please leave the committees. Leave them for the sevadars of this panth. We don't need more sardars in our community. We need sevadars in our community. To the Sangat, I'll give you one fact, Sasangaji. There's one fact. Only about 25% of you guys ever become members of a Gurdwara membership. Only 25% of you ever vote. Out of the 25%, 10% of you vote one way, 10% vote the other way. So that means 10% of you decide what happens in our Gurdwara. And all the Made Loki in our community, they can get 10%. They can find that 10%. What about the other 90%? I got to wrap it up. My only benti is, get involved in your Gurdwara and change them. Make them into houses of the Guru. Guru da ਘਰ ਬਣੇ, ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਘਰ ਬਣੇਗਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ, ਨਾਨਕ ਰਾਜ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਸਤ ਕੋਟ ਸਤਾਨੀ ਨੀਵ ਦੇ. When the Sat is the foundation of the Raj that Guru Nanak Dev Ji started. If we can have in our Gurdwaras Sad Sangat, Sat Sangat, Naam, Bani, Bana, Simran, Seva, when these things come into our Gurdware, and those people that don't do those things, if they're not in charge now, if we got Panch Pyar running our Gurdware, if we got Panch Pyar running our area, and we got a Panch Pyar running our UK Takht, फिर तुसी सुनोगे वो निशान कि राज करेगा, राज करेगा. बेनती हैगी है खालसा वल चलो, खालसा नू खड़ा करो, आप खालसा बनो. ते जिस खालसे विच नहीं हैगे ते पिछे हट के खालसा नू अगे करो. Let the Khalsa become the Guru. Many times in our history, the Sikhs had to go and find the Guru. Yaad rakh lo, Guru Angad Dev Ji walked away, the Sikhs went to find Guru Angad. Guru Amar Das Ji walked away, the Sikhs went to find Guru Amar Das. The Khalsa is waiting, but the Sikhs need to go and find the Khalsa. Find those Gurmukh Pyare in your area and benti karo hath jod ke ki tusi please agge aao, asi piche hat jawange. Chalo, I'm going to finish off with the way I started. Back to Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Louder. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. I'm going to ask you to do one Jakara for the Chardi Kara of the Khalsa in this country. Itte da Khalsa khada ho jave. Jo kaj ke bulaye so nihal. खालसा पंथ की हर मैदान फतेह. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.